Ashura or Akazul, I am blessed you be here to prowl with me. I have used the shadows to see inside the cavern. I have seen my people dead, alive, or both. I fear they be sacrificed for some dark purpose. Come, I will guide you. We're gonna rescue my people.
These are sacred!
Whether the world's greatest gnats, or the world's greatest heroes.
You there! Step forward!
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bloodlust. Dodge. Dodge.
Glory to young Sarah!
A merciful kill.
Another widow back. Another bag of coin for Murujin.
He be the one bringing my people here. Keep out of his way. For now.
Frontal. Frontal. Frontal.
And rain down death from above.
Stopcast. Stopcast.
Only the strongest survive.
Ashura, Orakazul, I have used the shadows to see inside the cavern. I have seen my people dead, alive, or both. I fear they be sacrificed for some dark purpose. Come, I will guide you. We're gonna rescue my people.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You there!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bloodlust. Dodge. Dodge.
Another wither back. Another bag of coin for Murujin.
He be the one bringing my people here. Keep out of his way. For now.
Frontal.
You are unworthy!
Frontal.
Again!
Frontal. Stockcast. Stockcast.
Young Sharon! Grant me your power!
Dodge. 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 Dodge.
Glory to young Sharon!
Dodge. 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 Dodge.
Who be stealing my kill? Who be letting Alazi's little kittens go? What does my eagle spy with her shiny eyes? A trespasser, an interloper, but you won't take my prey from me.
Frontal.
You there! Step forward! You are unworthy!
Frontal. Frontal.
Oh, you look like a good catch. Catch where the blood flows. If I don't get ya, Necrax will.
Dodge.
Necrax, strike! Aim
Frontal.
for the heart. Take them down, Necrax! Defeat Sabal. You won't. Sick him, Necrax.
Dodge.
Frozen in fright. With me, Necrax. Right
Frontal.
on target. Necrax, fly! where the blood flows. If I don't get ya, Necrax will. Right into my trap. Necrax, strike! Aim for
Frontal.
the heart. Take them down, Necrax. The big survive. You won't. Sick 'em, Necrax.
Dodge.
With me, Necrax. Right
Frontal.
on target. Necrax, fly. Can't wait the blood flow. You're gonna pay for that.
A good kill, Hashura. And I rescued all that was still alive. But why did Nurajin bring them here? The kidnapping won't stop until we get to the root of the evil. Follow me. That not be natural. And the energy flowing into it. This is hex magic, using the souls of the dead in powerful magic spells. I hope this is not why they brought my kin here.
Bloodlust. Dodge. Move. Switch. Dodge. Move. Dodge. Move. Switch. Dodge.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
Move. Dodge. Switch. Move. Dodge. Move.
It'd be worse than we thought. How many of my people have died here?
Dodge. Shield. Dodge. Shield. Dodge. Shield. Dodge.
Mark.
Shield. Dodge. Shield. Dodge.
What's she doing? She's rending the souls, twisting them, feeding them to that monster. There are souls still that we can save. You confront her, I gonna release all the souls I can find.
What's this? New souls for my experiments?
Dodge. Shield. Dodge. Shield. Dodge. Shield.
your soul be forfeit. This affliction hit hard. Go, make them suffer.
Frontal.
Ma'ako, ka, shada! I gonna poison your soul. You gonna be tormented from beyond the grave.
Frontal.
Andakatas no shada. Kezulo namrakan. Nehide. Nehide. Enough! You cannot stand against a vile branch. This affliction hit hard. Go, make them suffer.
Frontal.
Ma'ako, ka, shada! I gonna poison your soul. You gonna be tormented from beyond the grave.
Frontal.
Andakatas no shada. Kezulo namrakan. Nehide. Nehide. Enough! You cannot stand against a vile branch. This affliction hit hard. Go, make them suffer.
Frontal.
Ma'ako, ka, shada! You accomplished nothing. Blood will still rise.
There still be many angry souls. I will keep them busy and keep them from feeding the monster. But the monster be up to you.
Dodge. Shield. Dodge. Shield. Dodge. Shield. Dodge. Shield. Dodge. Dodge. Shield. Dodge.
Where are my souls? What have you done?
Be careful. He seems powerful and unstable.
I smell living souls. Slam!
Stab.
Feast! Smash!
Stab.
Get my hands on ya! Flatten ya! Oh, yes! The power! I need your fall!
Bloodlust. Stab.
Rip your soul out! Slam!
Stab.
Feast! Flatten ya!
With the creature dead and the vile branch gone, we with the bark all be sleeping a little safer. For now. We will always be looking over our shoulders at the vile branch. Come back with me. The chief be having a reward for you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is not ready yet.
5,
I have
4,
better things to
3, 2, 1.
Enough games!
Stun.
Knock.
Stun.
Defensive.
AoE.
Knock. Defensive. Knock. Knock. Defensive. Knock.
Enough games!
Stun. 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 Stun.
AoE.
Stun. Stun. Stun.
I will slice the flesh
Bloodlust.
from your bones.
Knockback.
Bleed. Frontal. Frontal. Bleed. Dodge.
Knockback.
Bleed. Frontal.
Enjoy your final moments.
Frontal. Bleed. Dodge.
Knockback.
Bleed. Frontal. Frontal. Bleed. Dodge.
Knockback.
Bleed. Frontal. Frontal. Bleed.
Dodge.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Knockback.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Stun.
You are mine.
Stun. Stun. Stun.
Focus.
Stun. Stun. Stun.
Well done.
Stun. 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 Stun.
Focus.
Stun. Stun. Mark. 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 Stun. Mark. Mark. Mark.
I don't have a target.
Psych.
Enjoy your final moments.
Psych. Dodge. Psych. Psych. Dodge. Psych. Psych.
You are mine.
Dodge. Psych. Psych.
Stun. 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 Stun.
Our might moves the skies. Behold! Terror given wings.
Add. Bloodlust.
Enjoy your final moments.
Add. Hide. Add. Add. Hide. Add.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Add. Hide.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stun.
Bloodlust.
Stun.
AoE.
Knock.
Defensive.
Stun.
Knock. Knock.
Defensive.
Knock.
Defensive.
Knock.
Stun. 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 Stun.
AoE.
Stun.
I will slice the flesh from your bones!
Knockback.
Bleed. Frontal. Frontal. Bleed. Dodge.
Knockback.
We will feed your corpse
Bleed.
to the Cleary!
Frontal. Frontal. Bleed. Dodge.
As long as we rule the skies, none shall oppose us!
I have many wares.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stun.
Bloodlust.
Stun.
AoE. Knock. Knock.
Defensive.
Knock. Knock.
Defensive. Defensive.
Knock.
Defensive.
Stun. 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 Stun.
AoE.
Stun. Stun.
I will slice the flesh from your bones.
Knockback.
Bleed. Frontal. Frontal. Bleed. Dodge.
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 Knockback.
Bleed. Frontal. Frontal. Bleed.
Stun. 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 Stun.
Focus.
Stun. 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 Stun.
Focus.
Stun.
Mark. 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 Mark.
Stun.
Mark. Mark. Mark.
Soak. Soak. Dodge. Soak. Soak. Dodge. Soak. Soak. Dodge. Soak. Soak.
I do not have a target.
Stun. 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 Stun.
Our might rules the skies. Behold, terror given wings.
Add. Bloodlust. Add. Hide. Hide. Add. Add. Hide. Add. Add. Hide. Add.
Focus.
Stand. Stand. Stand.
AOE.
Focus.
Your survival
Stun.
wasn't necessary.
glory to the Sindori.
Secure. Secure.
Switch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Defensive.
I think this is now the 4th video in 3 days I have made on this massive LEGO scandal, but I can't help it. This is one of the crazier stories I think I've ever covered. All of this started over LEGOs, and is now at a point where Reckless Bin, the guy who was really investigating it and blew the lid off of this, spilled the beans, has now been targeted more times than Cobra Commander by the local police department out there in Utah that is seemingly working in collaboration with Bricks and Minifigs. Part 2 of Reckless Bin's investigation just dropped, and he and his whole group get arrested. He has been targeted multiple times by the police getting arrested, and there is evidence presented on camera that seems to indicate that the police are knowingly engaging in what I think is pretty clearly some barnacles, not to get into the technical terms there, that's some legalese for you, some barnacles, in order to have him silenced because of what he's talking about. And there are some deep-rooted potential connections between Bricks and Minifigs and this local police department that is now, for some reason, going scorched earth on Ben and his entire team. It is absolutely fucking absurd. Arasaka from Cyberpunk is a less corrupt, less evil organization than Bricks and Minifigs, it seems. It's unbelievable. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll give you like the briefest rundown before getting into part 2 here, because this is wild. They literally come in guns blazing on Ben and his team, by the way. Not to get into spoilers. But this all started because I had a voice crack. That's how extreme this is. It's affecting my vocal folds even yapping about it. Ben...
Honestly, I didn't know you're famous. You got your own personal security.
Whenever I do an unbeatable game, there's one thing people always come in and chat and say. This game's easy. I beat this game when I was 5. I beat this game, blah, blah, blah. I figured that would happen with every game I ever played, but I was wrong. You see, during Legacy of the Wizard, not one single person came in and said, this game is easy. In fact, everyone who had ever played this game came in and said, this is one of the hardest games of all time. I can't believe you're playing this. And you know what? They were right. It is one of the hardest games of all time. It's very, very crazy, has a gigantic map, multiple playable characters who can go anywhere in the map, but only really have one spot to go in the map, but you don't really know which way they go in the map. It's a whole thing. And it has tons and tons of soft locks that I was only able to avoid because I figured out a glitch jump. Quite frankly, Legacy of the Wizard is one of the hardest games of all time, and probably the hardest game on NES that I've played so far. This one truly lived up to the hype of Unbeatable, and I hope you all enjoy it. I present to you Legacy of the Wizard for the NES. All right, I don't know anything about this game, chat. All I know is that this is one of the most requested games I've had in my comments. I've heard it's just like absolutely dick balls hard. Am I going guideless? Yes, I'm not gonna look at a guide. However, I will take notes. Will I cry at certain points? Probably. All right, press start. What am I doing? Am I picking who I want to play as? Can I pick the dog? Oh, I can. I can pick the dog. Strength, jump, distance. That's a lot of items in your inventory. Okay, that's how I select different things. Okay, so this is literally like character select right here. Oh my god, she's got 26 jump. Oh my god. You know what? We're going with the dog. Do I have 50 GP? Okay, all right, I do. Now, what was that, chat? That's... Oh, okay, you can take fall damage. That's fine. You can take fall damage. That's cool. It does look like the Bubble Bobble guy. Get wrecked. Did I just lose a life? Okay. Oh my god, that I did not take fall damage from that. You were joking me. No, I did not take... Okay. Hey, the fall damage is serious. Does everyone give you a key? No, he gave me gold. Okay. In. Welcome, 10 gold pieces, please. Thank you so much. You're really sorry for what I'm about to go through. I'd say it's the most requested game on YouTube. And also, like, I have to get back to, like, we've got to put the series back into being just really fucking hard games. We need to go back to the place where we originally were. We've gotten distracted with just games people want to see. Oh, wow. You have distance right there. Oh. Probably can't fall down there, right? No, I did not take damage from that. So now, like, what is this inventory? Like, what am I using this for? Okay, I got it. A red bar is 10 and a blue bar is 1. Okay. Worth. I feel like that was worth it, chat. Okay, I think a problem I'm having right now, I think we're definitely going to have to bring up a PDF of the instruction manual, because I don't.
Wait, if you don't mind me asking, how ordered? Yeah. Oh, you don't say it online.
I'm not legal in America yet. I'm not drinking age.
Oh. Yo! Wait, if you don't mind me asking, how ordered? Yeah. Oh, you don't say it online.
I'm not legal in America yet. I'm not drinking age.
Oh.
Now what this is a two-piece protective case that you would put on your Switch, especially if you're using it as a kind of like a mobile type device. Here's the package. It has 2 grip covers, a travel protective case, a console case, and a user manual. It's portable, has a kickstand, dock compatibility, magnetic ring, and 12 game slots. There's all of the different game slots right here. I do have a game. I have the Contra Operation Galuga, which is an awesome game. Actually, I think it's in the system. So we'll go ahead and we'll try the game holder out and see how well this works. Let's check that out. Wow, that worked out great. Look how that game mount just mounts in there. It has a nice kind of finger hole to put the grips on. So they're labeled. You got the L right there, and they have a gnarl type grip to them. So let me go ahead and take that one off. I have these little kind of covers on there, and the way this works is you're just going to have the trigger mounted down in there like that, and it snaps into place. That is it, everybody. This thing is on there just like that. You guys see that? I can still access the triggers, no problem at all. Puts it back on the Switch. So now there's a hand grip on the back right there. Notice how that one, I really don't like the way the Switch handles just by itself. There's nothing back there for my hands. So we'll go ahead and put the other one on there too. We'll take this one off. So the way you're going to put the backing plate on here, it just lines straight up like that. Line the corners up, and then it just pops right on there. Everything's on there nicely like that. You can see now you've got a large kickstand just like that. Pop the game Joy-Cons back on nicely like that. You can, and then it just plate on here. It just lines straight up like that. Line the corners up, and then it just pops right on there. Everything's on there nicely like that. You can see now you've got a large kickstand just like that. Pop the game Joy-Cons back on. That's it. We are ready to go. Now, if you need a protective case, check this thing out. Just locks on it, just like this. Look at how nice. That's one of the best protective cases I've ever seen. Has a rubber grip back there, locks down like that. You're not gonna break it coming out of this thing. I love the fact that it protects the screen. That's solid. Has the open logo right there to open it up. Just lift one up there, pops right off. And now we can use it just like that. Look at that. Nice. And then if I want to pick it back up, that has such a solid feel to it, the way those grips feel. That really holds on there nicely. This is such a great game too. If you guys haven't picked up this Contra yet, it's one of my favorite games. It kind of mixes the old school with new school, has such a great like playability to it to be able to pick up, play for a little while, put back down, and it's good to go. That's the type of games I need, is the ones where I don't have to sit here and play them, you know, for hours and hours trying to figure out where to go and all that. So you still have access to your game slot right there. You have access to your USB-C right there, your headphone jack. The vents are open. The only thing is, I guess your sync button, you probably have to use something to get your sync. But look how I can access the volume. Volume knobs work great. The on and off power, oh, I just paused it. Yeah, so the power slot works. You can dock it with this case on there because of how thin it is. I'm not worried about it. It won't get stuck down in there. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the, you know, Switch 2 protective case. See you on the next video.
Hey everybody, this is Russ from Retro Game Core. Today I want to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2. This thing has been out for almost a year, and it finally feels like a great handheld. I mentioned it a few times in other videos, but I don't often use the Switch 2 in handheld mode. I've tried all sorts of things to make it more comfortable. My current favorite are the Kill Switch grips from D brand, and these do make it feel more comfortable to hold. But my main problem are the controls themselves. I think we've got some pretty good games on the console, but I often will just play them in docked mode on my TV, and so that's the majority of my game time with the Switch 2. But recently there have been two big updates that have led me to actually enjoy playing this in handheld mode. The first is a controller, we're going to talk about that today, and then also a software update from Nintendo, which honestly was probably one of the coolest things I've seen them do in years. Let's start by talking about what I don't like about using the Switch 2 in handheld mode, and it really comes down to the Joy-Cons and the analog sticks that we have here. They are a little bit bigger than they are in the Switch 1, so I appreciate that, but they still have a bit of a floppy quality to them. They don't move around like a true console stick, and so I just don't really like this feeling. I also don't really like the texture on these Switch Joy-Cons. They're a little bit soft. You can put caps on them, but that also feels a little bit weird. So I've never really liked the feeling of the sticks on the Switch 2. The rest of the controls honestly are acceptable to me. I think that the D-pad is face buttons like this is fine. I got used to that a long time ago. Same thing with these shoulders and triggers. I think they're okay. So holding the device, especially with this D-brand Kill Switch, is fine. It's really just the analog sticks which prevent me from wanting to play games on it. And there are other options that are either out or coming out very soon. One good one are the Genki grips. This is currently in Kickstarter, and it should be shipping out sometime this month. And I checked these out at CES earlier this year, and they feel great, but they're really just enhancing your current Switch Joy-Cons. So much like the D-brand Kill Switch, this essentially just fixes the ergonomics, but you're still stuck with those tiny little sticks. Another upcoming option that is really interesting to me is the base case from Mechanism. This one is also a shell, which allows you to use all sorts of different grips, and you can even 3D print your own. And this one is going a little bit further in having these back plates that you can swap out and do all sorts of fun things with. But again, you're still going to use your regular Switch 2 Joy-Cons, and so it's not fixing that stick issue either. Another option I've been looking at is the Nitro Deck 2 from Cracked. It's $100 pre-order right now, and this one is a lot like the original in that you just slot in your Nintendo Switch and then it can be used as like a full-on gaming console. And this one's cool because it does give you new analog sticks, and they look full-sized and they probably are going to feel pretty good, but it's kind of a contraption or a Frankenstein machine in that you have to put all these together. You've got to use this special dongle to be able to connect it wired, so it is a bit of extra work, and it's not going to slot into your Nintendo Switch 2 dock either. So I'm sure this one is going to be pretty comfortable, but it doesn't really scratch the itch in the way that I see it. I want to be able to dock my Nintendo Switch 2, pull it out, play it in handheld mode, throw it back into the dock if I want to play on my TV, and so on. So I don't want extra barriers to that. And so that's why I was super excited to get the MobaPad M12 HD the other day. This was sent over to me by the company for review, but of note, I had my own pre-order and it just hadn't shipped yet. I've got their previous model. Somebody recommended it to me after I made a couple Switch videos a year or two ago. And man, yeah, it's super comfortable. Nice chunky grips, it just slides into place and works perfectly. And as far as I know, this is the first Switch 2 control accessory that actually snaps into place and is fully dockable. Now, like I mentioned, they did send this one over to review, but like with all my videos, all opinions are my own. They're not going to see this video ahead of time and no money was exchanged in any way. I'll leave a non-affiliate link down below if you want to check it out, but one of the biggest things that was a draw for me is that they have new sticks and they are TMR sticks. So these are a magnetic type of sticks. It stands for tunnel magnetoresistance. It's the same technology used in the new Steam controller. This means that you're going to have really accurate input and it's not going to be prone to your replaceable D-pad. We'll talk about that later, a keychain, and then also a quick start guide. Now the case itself is kind of weird. I mean, I like that it has a protective case for it, but I also expected to have something in the middle that you could snap into. There are companies like Genki and Dbrand just came out with one where you can basically take their controls and then put it together. Unfortunately, these don't have that, and so I'll leave a link to the Genki and the Dbrand ones down below if you want to try something like that. I can't find my Genki one. I'm not sure where it is, and I ordered the Dbrand one, but it hasn't come yet. So yes, there are things that you can use to attach to it. Obviously, you can't use the one from Nintendo because these grips right here on the side are not going to fit. And so the official one that comes with the Switch 2, yeah, this is not going to work just because you don't have the clearance. And as far as the controls, they just behave exactly like Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. You can just snap them into place exactly like the original console. It's going to pick them up as well. If we go into the controller settings, you can see that it actually is detected as Joy-Con controllers, which is awesome. You can also see it says USB, and that's because they have a wired connection. When you connect them, it's just like how it is with the regular Joy-Cons. And if we swap these down to what they call the low power mode, that's going to activate the Bluetooth in each of these controllers. That means that when you look at it connected here, it's not going to say USB anymore, it's connected via Bluetooth. This is going to allow you to remove the controller while still keeping it connected if you would like to play that way. So this mode is going to work great if you're trying to extend the battery life on your Switch 2 because it's not going to draw power when having it connected like this, either wired or wireless. And so when it comes down to it, it's really about how you want to play with it. If you want to keep it wired and potentially have the best input latency, then I would just use that regular mode, which is what I've been using in all my testing. But of course, you could set it to wireless if you wanted to. So let's talk about the controls themselves and how it all works out. We'll start with the left and then talk about the right side. And first thing is the plastic texture here. It feels pretty good. It's nice and soft and a little bit rubbery feeling, but it also is a little bit smudgier than I would like. I've seen a lot of handhelds like this where they have this softer black plastic, and yeah, they end up picking up finger oils pretty easily. It's not the end of the world, and it may not bother you, but it is something that I've noticed, and personally, I think if they ever offer a white model, that's the one that I would prefer. On the back, it's also a softer plastic, but we have this grippy texture, and I think it feels very good. And so I like the fact that it feels nice and grippy as I'm holding it. We've got a similar texture on the shoulder and trigger buttons, and these also feel great. They are nice and soft and clicky, and yeah, they're a digital input, much like anything on the Nintendo Switch or Switch 2, but easy to press down on and not very loud. Let's talk about the star of the show, and it's these analog sticks, and they've got a really good texture to them around the edges here of the cap, and then we've got full-size motion controls. It feels amazing. Like with the Switch 2 Pro controller, the stick itself doesn't actually make any contact with the sides as far as I can tell, so it feels very smooth as you're moving it around, and that also means that I don't think it's going to have a lot of wear and tear either. And so I think this combination is going to be pretty good. TMR sticks that are not going to get stick drift, and then also the fact that it doesn't grind against the sides either, so it feels very smooth, very accurate, low powered, and I don't have to worry about having to replace these in the years to come. And this by far is my favorite part of this whole experience. These sticks feel great. They're just nice and big. They've got a grippy texture to them. And yes, it's just wonderful. It's a night and day difference between the Joy-Cons and these sticks right here. I've put a few hours into Metroid Prime 4. Honestly, my kids play the Switch and Switch 2 more than I do, but this is something that I've mostly been playing with third-party controllers in docked mode just because I don't really like using those Joy-Cons. On the other hand, with these new controllers, I feel like I can play this thing in handheld mode all day. Now, the battery obviously won't last all day,
I finally got a case for my Nintendo Switch 2, and this is the Koops P3 hardshell case with a kickstand. I got this on Amazon, but I mean, this is not sponsored, by the way. Basically, this case just came out maybe 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to see if there was a review on it, but I could not find any videos on YouTube about the Koops P3 case. I saw a bunch about the P2, but not the P3. I'm doing this for myself because I just got a Switch 2 about a week ago, and I need a case for this. This was about $45 for me on Amazon. So, oh man. Case, it's a hard shell case. It's pretty similar to what I have for my Steam Deck. But let's go ahead and just take this out right here. Looks like a foam insert. This is the hard shell cover. And what I like about this is that you can put the games in here. So we'll put this to the side for now. Looks like a cleaning cloth for your Switch 2. It comes with its own aluminum kickstand. That's the range of it. You can pretty much put your Switch 2 like this if you want. Some reviews with the Koops P2, these side grips would come off. Like, you can take them off and you can have a grip, and it's like, oh, you can use it as a mouse, extra grip. But some people had reviews to where the case would add just enough weight to where if they would pick up their Switch from one side, the Joy-Con would just plop out. I wanted to get the P3 because it has these hinges and the Switch will stay into place. And if you want to take them out, it's just, I'm going to go ahead and grab my Switch 2. It is currently in my Steam Deck OLED case. Funny enough, it does go in there, and you can see some of the prints I have, but I'm just going to do of a case. All right, battery. I think this is like stick up too far, and it kind of like rubs. You know, that is in there. I'm actually taking this off. Skill issue. We still have, you know, but yeah, foams into the grip with the wall of the Switch 2. You'll still see a little bit of the Joy-Con sticking out.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lothraxion, give up this foolishness! We have already won!
You put all of Silvermoon in danger! This isn't worth the risk! There seem to be a few pieces missing.
The pylon is showing me a critical failure, Chief Cormac.
Hurry up those repairs! If we aren't careful, that will be all of us!
Bloodlust.
my work!
Play.
This is but another prototype!
Dodge. Play. Dodge. Play.
This is but another prototype! My power output is peaking!
Play.
This is but another prototype!
Dodge. Dodge. Play.
I expected you to be better.
Play.
A good core right always has
Dodge.
its tools. My power output is peaking!
Play.
Good core right always. I expected you to be
Dodge.
better.
Only the strongest survive.
If you guys have invested in a Nintendo Switch 2, the last thing you guys want is scratches, drops, and dust ruining your experience. But you also don't want to spend a small fortune on protecting your console. And this is where the brand Koops comes in. Koops has one of the best budget-friendly cases for your Nintendo Switch 2 on the market right now. In case you guys didn't know, Koops has been around since 2017, and they are a renowned pioneer in the high-end gaming accessory space. And I've partnered with Koops in this video to bring you the P2 split protective case for the Nintendo Switch 2. They were nice enough to send this out so that I can unbox it and share it with you guys. And this case isn't even out yet. This video is actually a crowdfunding campaign. And if you guys like what you see in this video, you guys can order it with my links in the description. The product will be sent after the campaign ends, not at the time of purchase. I've got the new case in here, so let's unbox it and see what it looks like. So here we have it, the fully functional split protective case. On the box right here, you can see full protection, portable, kickstand, dock compatible, magnetic ring, and 12 game card slots. And inside the package list, it comes with 2 grip covers, 1 travel protective cover, 1 console protective case, and 1 user manual. So let's open this case up. Package list, it comes with 2 grip covers, 1 travel protective cover, 1 console protective case, and 1 user manual. So let's open this case up. We got some paper right here. Looks like we have a little Koops cloth right here. As you can see, the first thing in here is the protective case. So we've got a hard shell cover right here. In here we have a little cardboard sleeve. Looks like we got a little extended warranty card that comes with it, and it also comes with a user manual how to install and remove everything in the package. Then also in the box, it looks like we have, like, this is the back cover right here, and that is pretty much everything in the box. There's a bunch of foam in the box, so when this ships, just know that the package is very protected. So right here is the back plate for your Switch, and then we have 2 shells for the Joy-Cons to go in. So we've got our Joy-Con here, and it says that we just have to align the top of the Joy-Con inside here and press down like so, and that is fully on there. Once again, we are just gonna align the top part right here and then press both in it, so now on the Nintendo Switch, you can just pop those in. Ergonomic grips on the Joy-Cons now. That perfectly the base Switch. And on the back here, you see we also have the kickstand, and that thing is not going anywhere. And we can take this cover, slap it over. Now you can see the faceplate is over our Nintendo Switch 2. The back plate, front plate, both the Joy-Cons. Your Nintendo Switch is fully protected now. I gotta say, this is one of the best cases for the price. Very budget friendly and provides a lot of protection for your Switch. Now there is going to be a Kickstarter link down in the description. Now the basic package is just gonna come with the grips for the Joy-Con and the back case right here. That is gonna run you $45.99, or you can get the travel package, which comes with the grips, the back, and the front case. That's gonna run you $59.99, but if you order with the Kickstarter link, it's gonna be $55. And they're also gonna be doing a family package, which comes with the front, the back, the grips, and they're also gonna have a travel bag. That's gonna be $99.99, but with the Kickstarter link, it's gonna be $95. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about the best budget-friendly case for the Nintendo Switch 2. Shout out to Koops for sending this over to me. Don't forget, check out the links in the description to get to this product, and I'll catch you guys around the channel.
It is too far away.